What happens when a fighter's reputation becomes more feared than his actual name? In the brutal world of heavyweight boxing, whispers travel fast. They speak of a fighter who doesn't just challenge his opponents, he dismantles them. A man whose presence alone sends chills down the spines of even the most seasoned champions.
Bully has put himself in a...
Well, now he's starting to open up. Now he's opening up. Kevin Johnson's not offering anything back in. Johnson's got to make a move.
Good shot.
But who is this nightmare in the ring? And why does nobody want to fight him? To uncover the truth, we need to step out of the spotlight and into the shadows of the gym, where legends are forged, reputations are shattered, and fear is whispered in hushed tones. This is the story of Martin Bakole. The heavyweight division has always been a place where the toughest warriors battle for supremacy. From Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson, this division has given us some of the most unforgettable moments in boxing history. But in recent years, a new name has emerged from the depths of obscurity. One that few casual fans know, but every serious fighter fears. Martin Bakole, the Congolese colossus, has built a reputation as one of the most avoided men in boxing. Towering at 6'6" and weighing in at 240 pounds of raw muscle, Bakole isn't just another contender, he's a force of nature. But what truly sets him apart isn't just his size or power. It's his skill, his ring IQ, and his relentless pressure. While his professional record speaks volumes, it's the stories from behind closed doors that have made him a legend. Stories of top-tier fighters stepping into the ring with him, only to leave bruised, battered, and questioning their career choices. One of the most infamous tales involves Alexander Usyk, the current unified heavyweight champion. Usyk, known for his exceptional technical ability, is rarely outclassed in sparring. Yet, rumors from their sparring sessions suggest that Bakole not only held his own, but actually dominated key exchanges. Usyk's team leader describes Bakole as very strong and very tough, a diplomatic way of admitting that he's an absolute nightmare to face. Then there's Daniel Dubois, another feared knockout artist in the heavyweight division. Gym whispers suggest that Bakole's power and relentless pressure may have left Dubois second-guessing his own future in the sport. And let's not forget the speculation surrounding Anthony Joshua. Though there's no confirmed report of them sparring, fans believe Joshua's team is deliberately steering clear of Bakole, a fighter who presents all risk and no reward. Despite his growing reputation, Bakole finds himself in an unusual predicament. He's too dangerous for his own good. The biggest names in boxing, fighters like Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and even Usyk himself, seem reluctant to share the ring with him. Why? Because Bakole is a high-risk, low-reward fighter. He doesn't have the mainstream recognition to justify a big-money fight, but he has the ability to ruin a top contender's career with one devastating performance. Take Tyson Fury, for example. The self-proclaimed Gypsy King has never been shy about taking on challenges, yet when Bakole's name is mentioned, Fury's team goes noticeably silent. Coincidence? Probably not. Fury's elusive, slick boxing style has frustrated many opponents, but against someone like Bakole, who applies relentless pressure and breaks opponents down with sheer force, the risk might outweigh the reward.
Tyson Fury forehand, he jump out. I take Baby Mula forehand, jump out. So ignore that I'm the machine.
If you think I'm lying, go and ask Peter Fury how good Martin was looking.
The last week or two with us, they're doing some sparring, you know.
He's an African warrior. He's hungry.
The reward. Then there's Deontay Wilder, a man whose right hand has ended fights with a single punch. A showdown between Wilder and Bakole would be a dream matchup for fans. Two knockout artists going head-to-head. But Wilder's team seems uninterested. And who can blame them? Bakole has an iron chin and an uncanny ability to absorb punishment. If Wilder's knockout power isn't enough to keep him down, then what's left? Despite the reluctance of the big names, Bakole refuses to sit idly by. He continues climbing the ranks, dismantling every challenger put in front of him. His latest fight was another statement, an effortless destruction of a highly regarded opponent. The message was loud and clear. Martin Bakole is ready for the big leagues. Yet, in boxing, talent alone isn't enough. The sport is a game of politics, and climbing to the top requires more than just skill. It requires the right connections, strategic matchmaking, and a bit of luck. And unfortunately for Bakole, he lacks the mainstream popularity that makes fighters irresistible to promoters and TV networks. But things are beginning to change. Fans are waking up to the reality that the heavyweight division may be avoiding one of its most dangerous contenders. Social media is buzzing, calling for Bakole to get his shot. Analysts are starting to include him in discussions about the future of the division. The pressure is mounting, and soon, one of the top names will have to step up. Bakole is no longer just an under-the-radar prospect. He's a storm waiting to hit the heavyweight division with full force. Every day that passes without him getting a big fight only increases the demand to see him tested against the best. It's only a matter of time before the top names can no longer avoid the inevitable. The question is, who will be the first to step up and accept the challenge? What does this mean for the heavyweight division? The longer the current champions and top contenders avoid him, the more speculation builds. Could this be a repeat of past eras where dangerous fighters were frozen out of title shots? If boxing history has taught us anything, it's that avoiding a fighter only makes their eventual rise even more dramatic. If Bakole continues to dominate, he won't just get a title shot, he'll force it to happen. Imagine the build-up to a future title fight between Bakole and a reigning champion. The storyline would be undeniable. The most avoided man in the division finally getting his shot. The question is, when? And more importantly, against whom? So, what do you think? Is Martin Bakole the most feared fighter in the heavyweight division? Will the top names finally step up and face him? Or will he remain the shadow that no champion wants to acknowledge? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the most avoided man in boxing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Stay tuned, because in the world of boxing, the action never stops.